John Cena is now a 17-time world champion. Becky Lynch is back, and The Rock was nowhere to be found. Dear Lord, what the hell was this show? Well, hello everyone, my name is Nando, and it's very late, and I make a video every single week, and I'm here to review WrestleMania 41 Night 2. Let's get into this. I hope you can hear me. Rhea Ripley versus Iyo Sky versus Bianca Belair started out first. Also, same thing that happened with Tiffany Stratton. Iyo started her entrance first, but my lord, that should not happen. Champion should go on last, not first. That is all I wanted to say. Either way, this was a great match, filled with such great action between all women. Everyone was quick, smooth, and action-packed. So many crazy near falls. All the women's attires were just so top tier. And then in the end, Iyo Sky won, which I predicted, but it's so shocking that Bianca Belair took the pin, leaving Iyo Sky to be the one to break Bianca Belair's WrestleMania streak. She had a 4-year record and now it's broken. I'm astounded, but this was also just too good of a match. And also, this is a crazy stat to say, but it's been 15 years since the last time a Japanese wrestler won a match at WrestleMania. You wanna know the last person who won one? Yoshi freaking Tatsu. Crazy that. I really hope this builds up to the eventual match of Rhea Ripley vs Bianca Belair. Seriously, how has that singles match not happened yet? Yeah, they had a match at NXT, but we're talking about the match in the current day, okay? Drew McIntyre and Damien happened next, and hilariously during the match, Drew McIntyre just grabbed the phone, freaking tweeted during the match, just like he did last year, and it got over 100,000 likes in just 2 minutes. Holy crap, he's such a gem. I hope WWE never loses him. Damien and Drew had a fine match. Drew won, and that was that. I really hope they do something with the both of them, because Drew and Damien's momentum just hasn't been the same since Drew had left Punk and Damien has stopped being the world champion. 4-way time, it's Bron versus Dom versus Finn versus Penta. Dom came out struggling to take off his mask, and Finn Balor, hilariously, dressed up like a banana. How lovely. And my lord, as Finn Balor sparks as a top star falling so freaking hard. Oh my gosh, it's such a shame to watch. Match was pretty fun though. Bron is just such a big highlight for me. Bro was just tearing anyone he saw. Dom even tried to take a chance at Finn Balor before Balor tried to kill him for it. Then when Penta was close to winning, Carlito tried to attack Penta, but in the process, Bron saw Carlito just breathing and decided, yeah, I'ma kill him, and just launched him through an announce table. Seriously, Bron is a future world champion. They are so lucky to have him. A great sequence happens, and Dominik Mysterio, of all people, has won the IC title. What the hell? I was so shocked. I couldn't believe they pulled the trigger on it so soon, but honestly, Dom's been such a gem. So honestly, I can't be mad at it. And you can tell the emotions and reactions from the crowd got him, as Dom didn't even try to tag along with Finn to celebrate and went on his own, even running back to the ring to celebrate with the crowd again. Good for him. You could truly tell how much this means to him, and I'm happy for him. But it's become so much more obvious that Judgment Day is so close to dying. Now it's time for our 4th match of the night, Randy Orton versus mystery opponent. Now this was supposed to be Kevin Owens in this match, but unfortunately Kevin Owens had to cancel it due to having a neck injury. Best wishes to him. So now we're here. You just have to question now, who is it gonna be? Is it gonna be the returning Rusev? Maybe bringing Aleister Black? Hell, maybe Goldberg for his last run. He's got Goldberg's got one last run in him. Where do we go? There's just so many possibilities where this could go. What the fuck? Joe freaking Hendry is Randy Orton's new opponent for WrestleMania. Am I really saying that in 2025? We now live in a world where Randy Orton is having a one-on-one singles match with Joe Hendry at WrestleMania. The insanity of that is boggling my mind. Anyways, just a reminder that Joe Hendry is TNA's world champion, and TNA have a partnership with the WWE. Their match only lasted like 5 minutes. No joke, their match was just like 5 minutes long. Joe Hendry just got all of his spots in that he's known for, then Randy just easily put him to bed with an RKO. You're a TNA World Champion, ladies and gentlemen. Then Randy Orton decided to be friendly and had the crowd endorse Joe Hendry for his efforts, but then you realize that saying Randy and being friendly in the same sentence doesn't make sense at all. Yeah, you'd be right, because Randy Orton would RKO Joe Hendry soon after, and then would later on end up copying Joe Hendry's camera pose. This was so dumb, but I loved every bit of it. Logan Paul vs AJ Styles happened next. Side note, my friend saw Logan Paul's attire and said it looked like Chris Benoit's attire. Here's a side-by-side image to compare. I'm not saying anything more. They had a pretty forgettable match, I can't lie, but at this moment when Logan does a Styles clash, then AJ Styles is like, that doesn't work for me, brother, as he just knows Styles and just does a Styles clash of his own. That is so beast and I don't even care. Logan's friend tries to give Logan Paul some brass knuckles, but then Karrion Kross tries to stop him, giving Kross the biggest pop of his entire career. Love you, Karrion. Karrion advises AJ to use the brass knuckles and AJ just attacks Karrion. Freaking why? He was actually nice and was trying to help you, but that distraction led Logan Paul to win. Now Logan Paul has wins over Kevin Owens, Rey Mysterio, and AJ Styles. What are we doing here, man? Women's tag titles time. Liv and Raquel came out waiting for Lyra's opponent, only to be revealed as Becky Lynch. Becky and Lyra won, meaning Lyra was now a double champion. Good for her, but like, are we really wasting a Becky Lynch return on the women's tag titles? Feels like we could have done something better than this, aka just not dropping Bayley out of a WrestleMania match in the last freaking minute. Stone Cold came out, crashed his bike, he also dropped a woman, he also dropped his hat, and was just there to announce that there was like 55 gazillion people in attendance, and he just left the quad bike without attendance. I will never hate you, Steve. Also, it was said that Nick Khan would later grow up to the woman that got hit by Stone Cold's bike. Good job on preventing the company from having another lawsuit, buddy. And now it's time for the main event. John Cena vs Cody Rhodes for the World Heavyweight Championship. Cena came out to the same music and attire, but came with no Titantron. The whole arena was dark and just had his name written in white plain text. This was just so simple, but it's so freaking cool. Cody Rhodes came out too. Some bikers, I guess, and had some Iron Man level mass to him. This was so hard to watch, but we should be used to this when Cody does this, as honestly, this was the most Cody Rhodes entrance of all time. John Cena did a lot of heel tactics in the match, which is so weird to watch, but what was more natural to see was John Cena blatantly calling out what spots to do as the match goes on. Oh, John Cena never changed. This whole crowd was chanting for Cena like it was night and day. Cody was getting booed for just trying to win. Poor guy. The referee gets hit. Cody hits Cena with a crossroads, and then Cena just immediately no-solds it to get up for a turnbuckle pad. Okay, Travis Scott came out, so then John Cena tried to get Travis to hit Cody. Freaking why? Do you want to get disqualified? I thought you wanted to win the title, bro. Cody hits the crossroads again. Travis pulls out the ref when he was trying to win, and then goes on to try to fight Cody Rhodes. Oh my lord, what am I watching here? Not a voice crack here, but seriously, what the hell is happening here? Cody hits Travis Scott with the crossroads. Cena tries to cheat again, but Cody stops him. But then when Cody tries to retaliate, Cena pleading with his life not to be hit. But then as Cody lowered his guard down, Cena would hit Cody with the low blow, hitting him with the champion, and leading to Cena becoming a 17-time world champion. What was this match? This was a whole lot of dumb that I just watched, but I also had fun. But I also just realized, where the hell was The Rock? Seriously, where was he? I freaking knew this man had no idea what he was doing, because this man just came in, made this John Cena heel turn idea, and just never put in work to justify why this heel turn happened. I love John Cena. Bro was my childhood hero, so I feel like I have the right to say this, but even though I made a whole video glorifying what this heel turn could do, I kinda wish it never happened. Because it's John Cena turning heel. This is something people wanted for decades, and you don't even have the kind that was the cause of all this. It really ruins the story of what could have been a huge mega story to culminate for WrestleMania 41 and in future for WrestleMania 42. But for now, I don't know. I don't know where to go from here, because honestly, I don't think the company knows either, and it's all because it's the goddamn Rock's fault. Cena is at least a 17-time world champion, but this was just kind of a fun, kind of bogus main event. WrestleMania entirely gets a 7.7 out of 10 for me. On night 1, it was the main event that saved the show, and on night 2, it was the show that saved the main event. That's all for me, folks. What do you guys think of WrestleMania entirely, or just give your thoughts on what you thought of night 2? Follow all my socials, subscribe now as I make a video every single week. I got a Finn Balor video coming in right by next week. Tune in, see ya, goodbye.